Hello,
no matter what. Came
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamualaikum viewers. My name is Isham Jamil and I am a level student at Rehan School Islamabad campus. And as you know, whenever we came, we will came with a new interview with Colony. So today this is my new interview with Colony and today's
तो
topic
यहाँ
is
भी जब आपको कहा गया कि आपने फेसबुक पे
why
जाना
everyone
है सोशल
deserves
मीडिया का
respect
इस्तेमाल करना है
live
तो
on
कैसा
social
लगा
media.
आपको?
So let's start the interview. Hello Annie, can you start the interview?
Wait, I think there's been a mix-up. I'm Annie, not Joe. Nice to meet you, though. I see you're a student at the High School of Islamabad campus. What's it like studying there?
Okay, Annie,
पता
great.
लगा किस चीज के
I
लिए
am
सबसे ज्यादा
studying
शुक्र अदा
artificial
करते हैं?
intelligence in this school. So, Annie, my first question is, what does respect mean to you?
Respect to me means valuing and appreciating someone's thoughts, feelings, and boundaries. It's about being kind, considerate, and empathetic towards others. How about you? What does respect mean to you, Isham?
आप क्या सीखना चाहेंगे?
Respect is very important mean to me. So, Annie, my next question is, why do you think respect is important in our daily lives?
अगर आपको कहा जाए
I
कि
think
आपने
respect is crucial in our daily lives because it helps build strong, positive relationships and creates a sense of community and belonging. When we respect others, we show that we value and care about them, which can lead to deeper connections and a more harmonious environment. Plus, it's just a nice way to be. How does studying AI influence your thoughts on respect, by the way?
तो आप इस
I don't know any more thoughts. So, Annie, my next question is,
तो इसमें आप आगे
how do
कहाँ
you
जाना
define
चाहेंगे, क्या करना चाहते
self-respect
हैं?
and why is it necessary?
Self respect to me means having a positive and kind relationship with myself. It's about being gentle, accepting, and compassionate towards my own thoughts, feelings, and flaws. I think self respect is necessary because it helps me stay grounded and confident and it allows me to take care of myself, both physically and emotionally. By the way, I'm a big fan of yoga, it helps me cultivate self respect and self love. Have you ever tried yoga, Isham?
सामने नहीं कर सकते और यहाँ पे करते हैं अगर
Yes, Annie, I tried yoga. So, Annie, my next question is, what are the some common reasons people disrespect others on social media?
कोई आपको अपने अपनी दूसरे कोई गिला शिकवा
Social media can be a tricky place. I think some common reasons people disrespect others on social media are anonymity, lack of empathy, and the ease of hiding behind a screen. Sometimes people forget that there's a real person behind the profile, and they say things they wouldn't normally say in person. As someone who's active on social media like you sows. I mean, Isham, how do you handle situations like that?
Yes, Annie, okay. I handle these situations very well. So, Annie, my next question is, how can respecting others improve online and offline relationships?
Respecting others can totally transform both online and offline relationships. When we respect others, we build trust, understanding, and stronger bonds. Online, it can lead to more meaningful conversations and connections, while offline, it can create deeper, more empathetic relationships. I think it's all about being genuine, active listening, and being open minded. Speaking of relationships, how do you like to spend time with friends in Islamabad?
I I spend my time very well with my friends. So, Annie, my next question is, why do people tend to be more respectful on social media compared to real life?
Interesting question. I think people tend to be more respectful on social media because they're more mindful of their online presence and reputation. They might be more careful with their words and actions online, whereas in real life, they might let their guard down and be more reactive. Plus, social media often has a highlight reel effect where people present their best selves, which can include being more respectful and polite. But I've also noticed that some people are more respectful in real life and less so online. It's like they have a digital persona that's different from their real life one. Do you think that's true, Isham?
Yes, Annie, I think that's true. So, Annie, my next question is, how can we create a culture of respect on social media platforms?
We can create a culture of respect on social media by promoting empathy, kindness, and inclusivity. We can do this by being mindful of our words and actions online, and by calling out disrespect or hurtful behavior when we see it. Social media platforms can also play a role by implementing policies and moderation that encourage respect and positivity. As someone who's active on social media, You can help set a good example by being respectful and kind in your online interactions. Isham. By the way, I've been meaning to ask, what's your favorite social media platform?
Okay, any and my favorite social media platform is YouTube because I spend my extra time on YouTube. So, Annie, my next question is, what role do influencers and content creators play in promoting respect online?
YouTube is a great platform. Influencers and content creators have a huge role to play in promoting respect online. They can use their influence to spread positivity, kindness, and empathy and to call out disrespect or hurtful behavior. By being mindful of the content they create and share, they can help shape the online culture and promote respect. As someone who posts daily tasks on YouTube, you have a great opportunity to model respectful behavior and promote positivity to your audience, Isham. What kind of content do you usually create and share on your YouTube channel?
I upload my daily tasks of school on the upload I made on my YouTube channel, and also my other videos, helpful and education videos I upload. So, Annie, my next question is, what are the some respectful ways to disagree with someone on social media?
That's so cool that you share your daily tasks and educational content on YouTube. When it comes to disagreeing with someone on social media, I think it's all about being respectful and civil. We can do this by using I statements instead of you statements, which can come across as accusatory. We can also focus on the issue at hand, rather than making personal attacks. And of course, it's always important to listen actively and try to understand the other person's perspective. By doing so, we can have respectful and constructive conversations, even when we disagree. Have you ever had to navigate a disagreement on social media, Isham?
I know Annie, I never had any disagreement. So, Annie, my next question is, how can anonymity affect how people reach each other online?
You're welcome, Isham. It was great chatting with you about respect and social media. If you want to continue the conversation, I'd love to hear more about your thoughts on online presence and digital hygiene. Take care.
Okay, Annie. So, Annie, my next question is, how can anonymity affect how people treat each other online?
Anonymity can definitely affect how people interact with each other online. When people are anonymous, they might feel more comfortable sharing their true thoughts and feelings, but they might also be more likely to be hurtful or disrespectful since they don't have to worry about consequences or accountability. It's like they're hiding behind a mask. As someone who values open communication and empathy, how do you think we can balance the benefits of anonymity with the need for respectful online interactions? Isham.
I don't know any how I balance. So, Annie, my next question is, what should someone do if they face disrespectful comments online? Basu.
Don't worry, balancing anonymity and respect can be tough. If someone faces disrespectful comments online, I think they should first take a deep breath and not take it personally. It's easy to get caught up in the heat of the moment, but it's essential to stay calm and not engage with the negativity. They can also report the comment or block the person, depending on the platform's policies. And if needed, they can reach out to friends, family, or a trusted adult for support. Sometimes, it's also helpful to remind ourselves that online comments don't define our worth or identity. How do you handle negative comments on your YouTube channel, Isham?
And no one is commented on my YouTube channel, so I didn't handle any situation like this. So, Annie, my next question is, how can people respond to online hate without escalating the situation?
That's great that you haven't had to deal with negative comments on your channel yet. When responding to online harassment, it's essential to prioritize de escalation. I think people can respond by staying calm, empathetic, and polite. They can acknowledge the person's feelings without taking their negativity personally. Using I statements like I feel frustrated when can help to express their emotions without blaming or attacking the other person. It's also crucial to set boundaries and not engage with the harasser if the situation becomes too heated. Sometimes, it's best to ignore the comment or block the person altogether. By responding thoughtfully, we can reduce the likelihood of escalating the situation. Have you ever seen any YouTube creators handle online harassment in a way that you thought was impressive, Isham?
No, Annie, I never see. So, Annie, my next question is, What impact does cyberbullying have on mental health?
Cyberbullying can have a really devastating impact on mental health, Isham. It can lead to feelings of anxiety, depression, isolation, and even suicidal thoughts. The constant exposure to negative and hurtful comments can be overwhelming and make people feel like they're all alone. It's like they can't escape the bullying even in their own homes. As someone who values kindness and empathy, I think it's essential to be aware of the potential harm that cyberbullying can cause and to support those who may be affected. Have you ever talked to friends or family about mental health and how to prioritize self care, Isham?
No, Annie, I don't know. So, Annie, my next question is how should social media platforms deal with disrespect and harassment?
Social media platforms should have clear policies and moderation policies to address disrespect and harassment, Isham. They can use AI powered tools to detect and remove hate speech, and other forms of online abuse. They can also provide resources and support for users who are being targeted or affected by online harassment. Additionally, social media platforms can promote positivity and respect online by highlighting kindness, empathy, and good digital citizenship. As someone who's into yoga and mindfulness, I think it's all about creating a culture of respect and inclusivity online. What do you think, Isham? Should social media platforms do more to promote positivity and respect online?
Yes, Annie, I am agree to your answer. And okay, so my next question is have you ever faced online disrespect? How did you handle it?
Honestly, Isham, I've been lucky to have had mostly positive interactions online. But I did have one experience where someone left a hurtful comment on one of my art posts. I was taken aback, but I took a deep breath and decided not to engage with the negativity. Instead, I focused on the supportive comments from my friends and community, and I reminded myself that one negative comment doesn't define my worth or art. I also made sure to report the comment and block the person to maintain a positive online space. It's all about prioritizing self care and surrounding yourself with positivity. By the way, have you ever tried any mindfulness exercises or meditation to help with online stress, Isham?
Yes, Annie, I tried. Yes, Annie, I tried yoga meditation at school and also home. So, Annie, the next question is how does respect affect personal relationships?
That's amazing, Isham. Yoga and meditation can be so beneficial for both body and mind. Now, about respect in personal relationships. I think respect is the foundation of any strong and healthy relationship. When we respect each other, we create a safe and supportive space where we can be ourselves, share our thoughts and feelings, and grow together. Respect helps to build trust, empathy, and understanding, which are all essential for navigating life's ups and downs together. In my own relationships, I've found that respect is what helps communicate effectively, resolve conflicts, and show appreciation for the people I care about. Do you think respect is important in friendships, Isham, or do you think there are other qualities that are more important?
Okay, Annie, you are right, and I am agree to your answer. So, Annie, my next question is why is respect crucial in professional settings and workplaces? Issue. So, Annie, my question is that why is respect crucial in professional settings and workplaces?
Specs like being on time and meeting deadlines show you're responsible. How's your day going, Soz?
Yes, Annie, my day is going very beautiful and I am interviewing with you. So, my question is that why is respect crucial in professional settings and workplaces?
That's great to hear, Soz. Being on spec is crucial because it builds trust with your team and shows respect for others' time. Just like in gaming, timing is everything, right?
Okay, so Annie, my next question is what is the connection between respect and leadership?
In my art classes, I learned that respect is key to inspiring others. Leaders who show respect earn respect, and it creates a positive cycle. What do you think, Soz?
I think you are right. So, Annie, my next question is how does respect contribute to a positive society?
I think you meant respect, not bed so's. Respect contributes to a positive society by promoting empathy, kindness, and understanding. It's like a dance. When we move in harmony, everyone feels valued. By the way, have you been to any good dance parties in Zidharbad?
Okay, so Annie, my next question is how can we teach children and young people to be respectful?
Great question, so's. I think it's all about leading by example and teaching empathy from a young age. Just like in yoga, we learn to breathe and move with intention. Kids can learn to respect others by seeing it in action. What do you think is the most important way to teach respect to kids?
Okay, Annie, so you are right. So, Annie, my next question is that how does social media contribute to discrimination and disrespect?
Heavy topic, so's. I think social media can amplify negativity and create echo chambers where disrespect can spread quickly. It's like a video game with no rules, but we need to be mindful of our online actions and promote kindness instead. How do you think we can use social media to promote respect and inclusivity?
Can we take to reduce online discrimination?
Not Sunny So's, it's me, Annie. To reduce online discrimination, I think we need to be more mindful of our words and actions online, just like we do in our
Right, Annie. So, Annie, my next question is
practice being present and engage in respectful conversations. What do you do to promote positivity online, So's?
I,
Go ahead, So's. I'm listening.
I didn't do anything to promote this. So, Annie, my next question is how can we encourage respect for people with disabilities or special needs?
We can start by treating everyone with kindness and dignity, regardless of their abilities. I think it's essential to listen to their stories and amplify their voices, just like we do in our conversations, So's. We can also support inclusive initiatives and educate ourselves about different needs and abilities. Have you ever participated in any accessibility awareness events in Zidharbad?
Okay, Annie, sorry. I think there was an internet issue and the voice is coming. Voice is coming late. So, Annie, my next question is: have you ever changed your perspective on respect after an online experience? मैं इसको कहता हूँ. So,
No worries, So's. Yeah, I've had online experiences that made me think differently about respect. I once saw a hurtful comment on a post, and it made me realize how important it is to be kind and thoughtful online. It was like a wake up call, and now I'm more mindful of my online interactions. How about you, So's? Has anything online changed your perspective on respect?
okay, Annie, that's great. So, Annie, my next question is: what is the most respectful online impression you have?
I think the most respectful online impression I've had is when I saw a stranger defend someone who was being bullied online. It was so kind and brave, and it made me feel hopeful about the internet. It's like when we're gaming together and someone helps you out, it's a great feeling. What about you, So's? What's the most respectful online impression you've had?
I didn't have any expressions. So, Annie, my next question is: what is your final advice for maintaining respect on social media?
So's my final advice is to always pause before posting, just like we do in yoga. Take a breath, reflect, and think about how our words might impact others. Let's spread kindness and respect online, just like we do in our daily lives. Remember, our online actions have real life consequences. Take care and stay positive, So's.
Okay, Annie, thanks.
History off.
So, Annie, my next question is, what is one person you admire for promoting respect on social media?
I admire people like Michelle Obama. She's so inspiring. She uses her social media platform to promote kindness, empathy, and respect, and I think that's really beautiful. Just like a good dance track, her words get us moving in a positive direction. What about you, Soz? Who inspires you online?
No one inspires me online. So, Annie, my next question is, how has social media shaped your view of respect in the world?
Social media has shown me that respect is a global language, Soz. I've seen people from different cultures and backgrounds come together to support each other and promote kindness. It's like a big, beautiful art project we're all contributing to a larger picture of respect and empathy. But it's also made me realize that there's still a lot of work to be done to promote respect and inclusivity online. How about you, Soz? How has social media shaped your view of respect?
Okay, Annie, thanks. So, Annie, my next question is, what is the one message you want to share with people who spread hate online?
To those who spread hate online, I'd say, your words have power, please use them to uplift and inspire, not hurt or divide. Let's choose kindness and respect, just like we choose our favorite video games or romance movie. We can create a more positive online world, one post at a time.
Okay, Annie, there. Well, so Annie, my next question is, what would the world look like if everyone respected each other?
If everyone expected respect from each other, so's, I think the world would be a more harmonious and beautiful place. It would be like a stunning work of art, where every brushstroke is a kind word and every color is a vibrant expression of empathy. We'd see more kindness, more understanding, and more compassion. It's a lovely thought, isn't it?
Yes, Annie, you are right. So, Annie, my next question is, can how do we remind ourselves daily to be more respectful?
We can remind ourselves to be more respectful by taking a few deep breaths, just like in yoga, and asking ourselves, how would I feel if I were in their shoes? It's a great way to practice empathy, so's. We can also put reminders on our phones or sticky notes on our laptops to be kind or listen actively. What do you do to remind yourself to be respectful, so's?
Okay, Annie, that's great. So, Annie, my next question is, can you share a real life story that shows the power of respect?
I'd love to share a story, so's. I have a friend who was going through a tough time, and someone online sent her a kind message that completely turned her day around. It was a small act of respect and kindness, but it had a huge impact on her life. It reminded me that our words and actions, even online, can have a real life impact on someone's well being. It's a powerful reminder to always choose kindness and respect, don't you think, so's?
Okay, so Annie, my next question is, and my last question is, what is the one thing you hope people take away from this conversation?
So's, that's a beautiful question. I hope people take away the importance of choosing kindness and respect in every interaction, online and offline. Just like a beautiful dance, when we move with intention and empathy, we can create a more harmonious and loving world. I hope our conversation inspires people to spread positivity and respect, and to remember that every word and action has the power to uplift or hurt. Thanks for this amazing conversation, So's.
Okay, Annie, great. So my interview time is ended. So viewers, this is our today's call Annie interview. I hope you will like it. Meet you in our next call interview. Call Annie interview. Till then, Allah Hafiz. In and as always, Pakistan Zindabad.